How's it going? So today on BKRsport, we are back for week number 7 of the National Isolation League. We're absolutely pumping along now. Every single week, Monday at 4 PM AEST, this video has been hitting your sub boxes, so definitely get excited about the rest of the season because we are still pumping along and the NRL is still being very inconsistent with what's going on there. So even if that does happen, we'll swap it over. If you guys are new to this series and you don't know what's going on, basically, firstly, you should probably go back and watch from the start, otherwise you're going to have no idea how teams got to where they are right now. Basically, this is a series, a simulation of the National Rugby League, and here's a photo for you here that describes the rules. If you obviously want to hear more about the rules and stuff, we go about 5 minutes on it back in round 3. But basically the way that games are decided is a wheel decider. The way the teams get put into the wheel decider is wherever they are on the ladder compared to the lower ladder, if they're at home, if they're not at home. It all comes into effect. And this league is completely 100% legit, which is why it's making it very funny where some teams are on the ladder or around the bouts on the ladder. But enough talking here, guys. Let's get straight into the video and let's get into week number 7 of the National Isolation League. God, we actually beat Manly. We actually beat Manly. I should be right, mate. I should be right. You gotta check a nugget boat sometimes, no, mate. You gotta check a nugget boat sometimes. We never beat Manly. We never beat Manly. Oh my God, I made myself laugh sometimes. I made myself laugh sometimes. I'm like a modern day like comedian, mate. You know what? You know what? It's because you're the dog, mate. I know you're excited for what's coming next. Woo! I know you're excited for what's coming next. Oh, you know it, you know. You might not know because we never beat you guys. But up, Grenada, the boys in the black, white, and blue. You know the best thing is, mate, I should be right, mate. You know the best thing is, we've got the best beach. Grenada's not another. We've got another Manly. That's my joke. I don't even know if we can possibly win. I don't even know if it's possible right now. I don't even know if it is possible to win a game of footy right now. It's a 50-50 competition, and I don't even know if there's even a possibility that our team could ever win a game. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yes! Another week in the 8. We are killing it, son. We are killing it. You cannot stop us now. You cannot stop us now. The Tigers, baby. The Tigers, baby. The Tigers, baby. I don't think you understand this, right? Listen to me. Just listen. 2 seconds, just listen, all right? The last time this team won a game of footy. Won a game of footy. Just won a game of footy. The only reason they go out to play this game is to win a game of footy. They don't ever do that, man. They don't do that. Anyway, the point of the matter is, the last time this team won a game of footy was the beginning of last year. Last is a very common theme here, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very common theme now, isn't it? I had a great time. I was a Tigers fan. You know, we're in the 8. We've won 1 game in a row. You know that time when New South Wales made that hashtag 1 in a row? It made a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Really good education there. I reckon us as Tigers fans should come together and do 1 in a row as well because we're doing fantastic. I'm excited about the season. We might come 8th, we might come 10th, as long as we don't come 9th. That's the main thing. I just can't deal with it anymore. This is where we make our run right now. You hear me, son? You hear me? I'm crazy, but this is where we make our run right now. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You know, we're the ones who probably should be looking around you. Why? What's your problem? What's your problem with us? What's the go there? What are you talking about? It's out here. Don't ask questions, you turd. I just don't understand. Every week I get a new idiot like you. You are an idiot. You are. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That's a question. That's all you need to know. Enough. You guys are weirdos down there. You're a bunch of weirdos. You just celebrate in the little corner over there, okay? Please, just celebrate your win. I'm okay. Just celebrate your win, mate. You're a weirdo. Just so consistently shit, you know? They're just so consistently shit. Like last week, you know, they win a game. They win a game last week, and then this week they're shit again. They're not consistent at all. The only thing they're consistent in is how shit they are. I told you we were coming. I told you we were coming. Being completely honest with you, mate, I blame Paul McGregor. Yeah, I blame Paul McGregor. I think it's just his vision is appalling. Like, there's no real kind of foresight with him. There's no real kind of looking forward with Paul McGregor. No, he's Mary, get out of here. No, I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. Oh, hold that thought. Just got a text message. Hey, we're on Tom Brady too. How good's that? You guys should be happy for us. We're making this game bloody fun. We're the ones making this game fun by putting a team together. It's clearly not under the cap, but it's a bunch of fun anyway. So just celebrate with us. Just celebrate the glory of the Roosters, you know? Oh my gosh, yes, darling, we won. I'm so happy. I am so happy right now. We don't usually win, but guess what? We just won. I'm happy with it. I'm going to celebrate with a shandy. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to surprise myself, darling. Oh, Yusuf, get the oil. We're going to burn this club to the ground today. We're going to burn this club to the ground. Yeah, you want some too, bro? You want some too? I just want to let you know, honey, that this whole thing that you do here, this whole thing with the no shirt and wow, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, wow. But this whole thing doesn't scare me, honey. Guys, we were doing so well. Guys, how is this possible? King Morgan will protect me. Oh yeah, King Morgan will protect me. Oh, guys, this shit pisses me off. You don't understand, guys. You don't understand. They make us happy one week. You don't understand how it feels to be a Bulldogs fan. Bro, the thing for me is that the Titans, they still lost their game, so the Warriors are still not on the last place. They're not in the bottom of the table, so it doesn't really matter to me. You know? I would love the Warriors to win, but in the same sense, it's like we're not on the bottom of the table, so I can't be too unhappy. See, bro, the thing is that we are useless. However, the Titans are worse than us, so it's all good, bro. As long as we're not on the bottom of the table, I'm all good. Oh yeah, time to watch the TV, baby. Yeah, let's tell me. Whoa, another Storm playing day. They win. Actually, don't answer that. I'm going to tell you that we won. I know we won. You know, as long as the Storm win, they're showing Melbourne proud, making Victoria proud. Let's go. Now let's change this shit and let's put something better on. Now look, this national isolation thing, it's bullshit, mate. It's bullshit. We know they rigged the game against the Raiders. It's got something against the Raiders. It's just a simulation, mate. It's got something against the Raiders, you know? Yeah, nah, it's ridiculous. It's getting beyond ridiculous now. Whoa! Hold on a second, son. I'll give you a call back. Hold on, baby. Whoa! We won a game! Yes! Let's go! I'm starting to like this now. Yeah, I can see it now. I can see why this is actually really enjoyable to watch. It's just so disappointing. It's just so disappointing as a Rabbitohs fan, you know? It's so disappointing. Actually, reckon we might have a chance this now. Oh, yeah, cheeky thoughts there, son. Cheeky thoughts there. I think we might have a little treat. Cheeky clap coming on soon. Yeah, I reckon the Raiders, they're right back in this, baby. They're overpaid, a lot of them. Oh yeah, not bad, eh? The old Newcastle, the Knights, baby. We're right in this, though. We're prime contenders this season. Look, I watch you nearly every single week. Like, I see your reactions every single week on the compilation, but like, you know, you just a whole nother level. I don't understand what's even happening over there. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what you're saying at all. Like, I have no idea what you're saying at all, but I think we both can agree we all love a Pongagoosey, son. A bit of Pongagoosey. Ooh. I don't really want to talk about the National Isolation League. I don't want to talk to them about the National Isolation League. I don't. It's not a fun time. I don't even want to talk about rugby league in general because for the last 10 years, since that maybe 2011 was the first year when we were just not good. We're never good. We haven't been good since 2011. Well, 2016 weren't too bad. 2016. Besides 2016, yeah, we weren't. It went fantastic, it went fantastic. So I want to know why I'm doing this. Why am I being told to do this now? Why am I being told? We could have had Peppy tied, we could have had bloody Broncos suck, because the Broncos do suck. No, let's just get into it. Let's get over it, because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of having to deal with. I'm having to deal with the Titans. I really am. I'm really sick of dealing with the Titans. Hey guys, how you going? I am your news reporter today, BKRsport. They have gotten me into the studio to be talking about the National Isolation League for week number 7. Usually they would have someone like Peppy tied, or Broncos suck, or that American freak from last week. But no, instead they want to make me upset. They want to really grind into me that the Titans always lose. Yeah, it's not fun. So I am your news reporter for today, and yeah, let's see how exciting the league is, because the league is quite exciting. But I can't ever get excited because I'm a Titans fan and we never win anything ever. We haven't won it. I haven't won a game in a long time, a very long time. Okay, look, I am sorry, guys. I am sorry. I'll always be a Titans fan. But it makes it very difficult when even in a simulation they don't win. So let's get into the first match of the week, and then we had the Sharkies. Ooh, Sharkies! They beat the Manly Seagulls by 4 points in a grind of a game, an absolute slaughter of a game. So that was a ripper game to watch. There's a big shock, however, in the National Isolation League, because the Sharkies were in 14th, going up against 4th in Manly. And not only are they the bogey team, they are the bogey team, however, they also were very low on the ladder, so it was very difficult for them to actually win this game. But like I said, they did win the game, so it's actually the Sharkies. My mum will be also very happy. Then we get into the old Titarunos, the Titans versus Tigers. 16 versus 8. Tigers win by 16 points. Oh, that's not... I'm doing my best not to swear here. I'm doing my best not to lose my shit at the team, because we haven't won a game yet this season. Still without a game, still without a win. It's funny for you guys. Yeah, I know. It's funny for everyone. It's very funny for everyone. But it's not funny for me. Okay, you hear me? It's not funny for me. It's not funny for me. Okay, it's not funny for me. It's not funny for me. Oh, now my music. What's up, my dad? You stupid son of a... Okay, get back in the news report, please. Get back in the news report. Show how professional you can be. Okay, fantastic. Okay, am I looking good? I am looking good. Okay, let's get back into it. Parramatta Eels going up against the Brisbane Broncos. Obviously, Parramatta won the last game between these two by 58-0. I was there. If you haven't seen that vlog yet, go and check that vlog out. I will self-promote on this channel. If you haven't checked that one out, go and check that one out. You shut up. Don't even point that. Stop telling me. Parramatta Eels won the game by 3 points over the Brisbane Broncos. We've all got to give a clap for that one, because no one likes the Broncos. No one likes the Broncos. No. Broncos. We all need to have a laugh at the Brisbane Broncos there. Moving on into the Dragons versus the Roosters. That is a 12 versus 10, so both these teams are pretty shit in this league. The Roosters win by 12 points. Wow, they're coming up the table, and they are coming up the table. The Roosters started off really badly, losing, I think, their first 3 games to start the season. And then we had the North Queensland Cowboys versus the Canterbury Bulldogs. The Cowboys and the Bulldogs, both out of the 8. The Bulldogs have been doing really well of late. They have been doing incredibly well of late, something that we don't expect from the Bulldogs. But the Cowboys, they came out on top in this one. They shocked the nation. By winning a game, because they don't usually win a game. Preventing the Doggies from getting into the 8. Ooh, Doggies fans aren't going to be happy about that one. They actually had a genuine chance of making the top 8 this week, but no sirree. The Cowboys, King Morgan said, no, you're not making the 8 this week. So moving along, we had the Melbourne Storm, first place, going up against the New Zealand Warriors, who are in not first place. They're in 15th place, which is very difficult for that team to win in these circumstances. Some Sunday footy action coming next. Ooh, who won that game between the Raiders and the Rabbitohs? I think we all know who won that game. The Raiders won that game, son. 7th versus 11th. The Raiders haven't been doing too well this season since joining the National Isolation League, but they finally get a win under their belt, which is a really good start. Really good start to get some momentum, but will they get the momentum? The Rabbitohs, on the other hand, they're actually not doing too well. No. They're not doing too well at all. Finally, to wrap us up for week number 7 of the National Isolation League, we had 2nd going up against 5th. Ooh, that's a cheeky matchup right there. That is a good matchup between 2 fiery teams, the Newcastle Knights and the Penrith Panthers. The Newcastle Knights came out on top of this one by 5 points, which was very disappointing for Penrith fans, but they are still doing very well in the National Isolation League. The Newcastle Knights are still sticking on top with the Melbourne Storm. Can they stay in there? Can they hold in there? Obviously, we know the Melbourne Storm will lose a game at some point. If they do, I actually don't know if they lose a game at any point, but I would assume that they lose at least one game throughout the season. So my question remains, can the Newcastle Knights keep up there with the Melbourne Storm? Ooh, cheeky son, cheeky. Do you reckon another team could jump the Knights and take on the Melbourne Storm? Tom, it's crazy! Going over the ladder movements for week number 7 of the National Isolation League, we have the Storm, who have remained undefeated. They have won every single game this season, and they don't look like they're slowing down anytime soon. Bloody Melbourne, please let the Titans have a chance. Please, if you want to spare some players, if you want to spare some money, if you want to spare some training facilities, if you just want to give us some help, please. The Panthers blow a chance to make the top 4, and the Tigers, Eels, and Raiders are just holding on to the top 8 there, because we all can see. Yeah, the Chookies. Ooh, the Chooksters. The Roosters are firing their way into contention in 9th. And the Bulldogs are very close as well. Like I said, the Bulldogs did have a chance to get into the top 8 this week, but they did not. They fell apart at the last second. And obviously they lost to the Cowboys, which was a bit of a shock to them. The Rabbitohs, Sharks, and the Dragons still linger around the bottom. They're not doing too well, the old Sharkies, the Dragons, and the Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs definitely are not doing well compared to how we all thought. But then again, James Roberts is a shit bloke, so, you know, it's no real surprises there. Titans do remain winless. They cannot win a single game in the National Rugby League or the National Isolation League. They cannot win a single game. I am losing my mind. The Warriors, obviously, they are really hoping that the Titans do not win a single game from here on out, and it is a genuine possibility because the Titans it's not a funny matter, they are shit. That will do us for this week in the National Isolation League studio. Thank you for watching. Can I go home now? Is that done? I don't want to talk about rugby league anymore. No, I hope I did an entertaining job for you guys, because my question to you guys is, can I go home now? So you can talk about the Titans, and I just want to go and I want to get drunk, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I want to get drunk and I want to start doing some heavy drunk. Sorry guys, a few technical difficulties there, but we are going to be finishing up for today in the National Isolation League studio. Thank you for watching every Monday at 4 PM. Don't forget, hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling notification bell so you are here and ready to go. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya. You son of a bitch, I'm sick of talking about rugby league. You son of a... Hey guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you did like it, please give me thumbs up so know that you're enjoying this content. Where is your team on the ladder? I would love to know. Let me know in the comment section below how your team is doing. Do you think your team is going to make the 8 this year? Do you think the Titans will win a game this year? I don't know about that one. The longer the isolation is going, the more crazy we're going. So I hope this is making you and at least enjoy some part of the isolation process and giving you something to watch and entertain yourselves with. If you're not subscribed yet, obviously go down there, hit the subscribe button below, and also obviously hit the little ding-a-ling-a-ling notification bell so you get a notification every single time we upload. If you haven't already heard, we have got the new In the Sheds podcast, which every single week we have a new player on from a different sport. Last week we had Jesse Parahi, or the week before that we had Jesse Parahi. This week we had Charlie Dixon on from the AFL, Port Adelaide, and this upcoming week we've got someone who I can't mention. If you want to go and see the clues that we've been putting up, then go onto the In the Sheds Instagram page. We put up a clue every single day to who we've got on, and I can give you a little bit of a hint right now. It is a rugby league star. We have an NRL player that is coming onto the In the Sheds for this week. So if you love your sport and you love your chat with the players, then definitely wait Wednesday, 4 PM. Every Wednesday at 4 PM, we've got the In the Sheds podcast coming out to you guys. Like I said, guys, that will do us for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.